Hello guys, it's your boy rubycupid MB. So I'm in a different location, but don't worry about that. So I'm going to tell you a bit about how I felt about the Audi TT. Now you could see in part 1 where we put it in dynamic and test out its sportiness, and then we see how in part 2 how good of it is a daily driver. Now, in conclusion, I think it's way better than a Ford Mustang. It's just off the chart compared to a Ford Mustang. Quality is so much better. It rides better than a BMW 2 Series. Yet it's such a good all-rounder. It doesn't spin up the tyres like one of those chavvy Mustangs. And let's be honest, I'd rather have a Mustang. I'd rather have a TT over a Mustang. Even if it was a GT or a GT350, I'd still have the TT. And if it was something like a TTRS versus M2, TTS versus TTRS versus BMW M2. Now that one's a bit tricky because yes, the M2's rear-wheel drive and the TT's all-wheel drive, but I think I'd still have the TT because it's better all-round. Like, the TTS has no compromises over the normal TT. In fact, the one that my auntie has is literally almost exactly the same as a TTS. Like, it's spec'd pretty much the same, it's pretty much the same pricing, but it's a little bit cheaper due to that slower engine. But 230 bhp, could you complain about that in the real world for something that you can live with every day? No. And why do you need to have in your Mustang 421 horsepower? Why? It's just pointless. So, yeah. And by the way, man. But anyway, Leaning Tower of Pisa, but anyway. But apart from that, why do you need 421 horsepower? That's ridiculous, especially when you consider it's rear-wheel drive. I mean, 230 bhp is a bit excessive just for a normal daily driver, but it's plenty. Like, my mum's Ford S-Max has 162 bhp, and that's a family car, and I think that's a bit excessive, bearing in mind compared to a C4 Grand Picasso, that's got about 130, and something like a Peugeot 5008, that's got about 120, so compared to a rival, I mean, the S-Max is faster, like 9.5 seconds, not 60, but 180 bhp in the real world is a bit excessive, so yeah. And yeah, I think the TT was great fun. I think it's just the better all-rounder. I think, conclusion, better. I think best in class, end of. And anyway, before we end this video, I've just got a little note to suggest. So, as you'll probably see, tomorrow, coming out tomorrow, will be a music video on Siam Park, so somewhere where I went to in October, so which was really good. I enjoyed it, but it will be coming out tomorrow. So the songs on it will be my talking, which isn't a song, but there'll be a bit of commentary during the video. Don't worry. So the songs will be some are from Calvin Harris. That will be in the link in the description below on that video. Not when it comes out, but I will edit it when it comes out. And some are Calvin Harris and Nobody to Love Sigma. So if you go and check that video out when it releases, probably tomorrow, because Matthew will be needed for that video, and there will be a video coming out tomorrow also. So make sure you keep posted. Anyway, see you on the next video, guys. Bye.